ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Oak Center Ice for Volume 6 of the Pens Elite and the Valley Forge Minutemen. Star over skates one. Valley Forge has it in the offensive zone. A centering pass comes the whole way through and out of the Valley Forge end. It'll be Carter on the puck. Pressuring the Valley Forge D. They go D to D, reversing sides, working it up to McCormick. He's stepped up on by Ritson, possessed by Merlot. He gets it to Carter, who works it to Evans. Ritson throws it into the corner. Pens get a quick change here. Pens will run, hopefully, fast line changes here all game. Keep those fresh legs. Into the offensive zone, Lynn. He was dangerous in Pittsburgh. He had 5 that weekend. A centering pass for Walty. Goes the whole way through. Ritson plays it up. And out of the zone, skating into it. Real's got a 2-on-1. He chips it over, finds Paris just off his stick. We'll play it into the corner. Work back to the point, Ofterhide. Ofterhide under pressure, able to get it to Real. Real through center. Possessing, turning. Under pressure. Spinning out of pressure and flipping it up to Shub. Into the offensive zone, just a step off sides is Real. And that'll lead to a neutral zone draw. So these two teams coming back together for, yes, the 6th time this season. Pens lead the season series 4-1 after a sweep in Pittsburgh. You can be sure Valley Forge has been talking about that for the last 2 weeks. They'll be here, they'll be ready to play, and they're going to be looking to avenge a couple of those. With 2 games today between these two squads, volumes 6 and 7, it'll be Filiaggi in behind. He's playing a little bit of defense for the Pens this week. We have a hooking call in behind on 33, Washlick. Pens had the puck. I'm not sure why the whistle. The faceoff will come out to neutral ice just outside the Pens blue line. And with 13:09 to play, power play for the Pens. Evans, Ritson, and Carter, Filiaggi, and Ofterhide. I know we have people joining us from all over, not just Pennsylvania, but the globe, including a number of our friends from Valley Forge. So I am Jeremy Evans. I'll be your announcer tonight. Here with Cinnamon Swirl Productions, your production crew for the Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Off sides of the blue line is the Pens power play. I'm a complete homer and will do my best to not be too much of a homer through this one. Real takes the draw at center. Pens change their power play unit. We'll be with the Real line. Julius and Starr the defense. Real pressured at center by Cristini. He's able to spin out of it. 3-on-3. Cristini on the back check. Clears it up and down into the Pens end. Minute 21 to play on the power play. Starr works it up to Paris. Paris through the feet of Shub. A whistle. Of a face-off outside the Valley Forge blue line. I have no idea what the whistle was for. They might be calling an offsides on the play. Let's see. Through the feet of Shub. I guess he stepped in offsides, so it was an offside call. Starr gets possession. Starr works it to Paris. Paris into the offensive zone. It's off of his backhand, back for Schulberger. Paris takes possession, centers it, pops free to Shub. His shot stopped by Falbell. Pass back to the point to Julius. Julius works it to Shub. Shub looks back there, had Real. It's just off a defender's stick. Beautiful look. Real curls into the middle off the glove of Falbell. Penguins power play down to 40 seconds left. The Real line sustaining some heavy pressure here. Valley Forge able to get it to center. Julius there gets it to Paris. Paris chips it for Ritson. Ritson in off the Penguins bench. It'll be Starr following on. Starr plays it deep into the corner. in behind Ritson. 20 seconds left on the power play. Pops free. Evans there. He'll gain possession. He'll carry into the corner. Looks back there for Ritson. It's off the goalie. Ritson finally pops through to him. His shot blocked. He'll play it in behind. Just past the stick of Carter. Carter out front. Battled in behind and worked to the corner. Ritson will get there. He'll play it to the point. Ofterhide. Ofterhide right on the blue line. Keeps it in. Finds Ritson. Ritson back door for Evans. His shot sent just wide. Carter in behind. He'll get to the puck. Carter will play it for Ritson behind. Ritson looks out front. Finds Carter again. His shot blocked out front. Valley Forge doing a good job packing it in here. Power play over for the Penguins, but the pressure continues. Ofterhide works it deep. The defenseman works it around in the corner. Peels out of the corner. Tries to go around one. He's able to keep it in briefly. Can they keep it in long term? Carter turns with it, and he will. He'll fire one. That's stopped by Falbo and covered. 10:27 to play. Pens with a power play. We're able to establish a bit of pressure there on that shift. Both units, the Real Shub Paris unit and Evans Ritson Carter unit, both with numerous chances on that power play plus extended time after. Real to take the draw. Valley Forge wins it back. McCormick winds it around looking for, I think it's Salade. I'll mispronounce it all day, so I'm just going to pick one and go with it. Jack Real with the puck at center. Turns out of trouble. Finds Paris just past his skate. Works it to McCormick. McCormick gets control. He'll send it to center, but cut off by Shub. Here comes Valley Forge. It'll be Christini winding up at center ice with speed. He carries it down the right side. Turns back into the middle. Fires one. Blocked by the Pens defense. Starr will come out with it. Chip it for Paris. Paris off the board. 3-on-2 for the Pens. Played cross ice till it's speedy. Real cuts into the middle. Him and Shub come together. And the Pens get it deep in the Valley Forge end. Played up. Carter cuts it off. He centers one just behind Real. Out comes Christini. He'll chip it up into the neutral zone, get a change. Turning with it there, Ofterhide. Ofterhide looks to take advantage of the Valley Forge change. Comes into the zone. Off the stick of Carter. Chipped into the middle. And brought back up by Valley Forge. They'll play it into the Pens end where Evans will get to it. He'll turn up the middle. He is pocket picked by Lynn, and back comes Valley Forge. And Clutter there to make the stop. A turnover by Evans at the blue line. Creates that chance for Valley Forge. The Pens able to clear the zone, but in comes Valley Forge again. They dump it around. It'll wrap all the way for Ritson. Haley's unable to get control. Valley Forge with it, sending it up to the off-wing corner. Right wing side. Turning with it, centering. Nobody there but Ritson. Played up to the wall for Carter. Pens getting a change as they play it deep. Ritson into pressure. He pressures and gets control, but it's taken right back by Gabe Meck. Real to the puck. Now Ritson will 9-iron it into the offensive zone. Popping free past Christini right to Merlot. Merlot plays it up, finds Real. He's in with speed again. Right side, his shot down low, stopped by the stick of Falbo and covered. Offensive zone draw for Real. Won by Valley Forge. Breakout attempt coming from McCormick to Salade. He works it to Christini. Battling on the wall is Shub. He pops it free for Real. Real plays it around for Shub. He uses his body to protect and looks to exit the zone and will. He flips it up, found the defenseman McCormick for Valley Forge. I thought it got through to Paris. It'll be Starr using a head and shoulder fake to create some space. Cut off by McCormick though at the blue line. Gathered by Real. He'll go around one, around two. He'll find Shub up in the offensive zone. He carries. He looks. He finds Paris. Paris is shot down low off the pillows of Falbo. Cut off by Filiaggi as Valley Forge looks to break out. Played up to the blue line, not out. Kept by Paris briefly and cleared by Valley Forge. Off the boards, The Pens will get an ice on Valley Forge and an offensive zone draw. 7 minutes to play in a 0-0 game. Two familiar opponents. Evans wins the draw to Carter. Back to Ofteride. He's pressured at the point. He's able to keep it in. Following on Valley Forge. Firing it into the offensive zone. Penguins will regroup. It'll be Julius skating with it. He tries to chip it off the boards. Cut off by Andrew for Valley Forge. Not going to try that last name. Matt Lynn with a shot to the net. Ofteride comes out with it. He chips it forward into the offensive zone. No icing. It'll be Carter and Evans. Evans will get there first. Plays it a little deeper. Unable to get it the whole way through, but it pops free to Ritson. Ritson fires one. A beautiful skate save by Falbo. Valley Forge will look to counter. Cut off by Evans. Forces the turnover. Comes free to Ritson. Ritson will battle. It's back to Starr at the point. His shot. Cut off by Evans. Sent to the half wall. Valley Forge will play it up, but not out. Pens will get a line change in behind. With puck pressure in deep, it's Carter. Played up for Lynn. Lynn's unable to get control, but Will now at center. He's got a one-on-one, and he's got nasty hands. Christini follows on, pops free with the puck, plays it deeper into the Pens end. Pressured from Real. He'll fire one towards the net, cut off by Merlot. Chipped for Filiaggi. He'll spin out of trouble to neutral zone. Valley Forge plays it up to Schulberger. He's up the left wing side. He looks backdoor for McCormick. Batted it out of the air, but unable to get control, and Merlot will play at the center. Paris advances the puck, picked off by Christini, and reels in on him. He'll spin, send it up for the planned breakout pass, and it gets through to McCormick, but Starr will be there to cover the play. Paris centering it out, looking for Real. He's able to clear the zone, getting it to Filiaggi. Filiaggi up the left side. I think the Pens are now going with the extra four. I think Filiaggi's up at forward now. Cut off by Ofteride. Ofteride turns into the offensive zone. Around one. He'll look. Dangle. Shoot one. Short side. Just past the post. Just unable to get it through. Paris chips it towards the net. He can't get it on net either. Comes to center to Real. Real spinning with it. He'll chip it into the offensive zone. The Pens will get another line change. In behind is Mech for Valley Forge, looking to break out. He'll send it all the way up ice, and that'll be an icing. Valley Forge looking to stretch the ice again from their own end. It'll be Evans, Shub, and Carter. The Pens are going to go with 7 forwards now, so the offensive lines will change a bit. Starr and Merlot, your defense. Valley Forge wins the draw. Yale runs the breakout to Lanigan. Lanigan sends it all the way up ice. It's icing if it's far enough. It is not. Oh, it is. Coach McCormick not happy about the icing call. The younger of the McCormicks, Doug and Al, coaching the Valley Forge squad. The Penguins coach, Trevor Edwards. He's joined on the bench by the goalie whisperer, Jake Hanner. And Mr. Wonderful, Chris Shub. Shot from the point, Merlot. It's there. The rebound tap is there for the Penguin lead. The Penguins work it low to high. And David Merlot fires it in on net. His shot stopped, but the next one was not. And I believe that'll be a goal for Ritson. Sorry, it will not be. It'll be Shuby. I forgot Shuby was. I keep thinking the lines are the same. It was Shuby 18 from 5. And Pens lead 1-0. Valley Forge wins the draw forward. Here's a shot. off the leg of Julius. Centered again, back door. Unable to get the stick on it was Walty. Skating out is Brody Carter. Played back up by Valley Forge, cut off by Julius. He chips it for Shub. The goal scorer drops to Evans. Evans into the feet of Carter, and back comes Valley Forge. Around off to Hyde, 2-on-1. Back checking Evans. They got Lynn in the middle. Centering pass for Lynn, batted out of midair. The Pens will get control in their own end. Chipping it up the wall for Shub. Shub will turn it and send it all the way to Yanni, the defenseman. Yanni plays it up towards the Penguins bench. Off to Hyde there. Following on is Shub. Pens looking for a change. They get one. In comes Valley Forge. It's Lynn dangling through the Penguin zone. Filiaggi there to poke it off his stick. And back come the Pens. It's Ofterhide for Ritson. Ritson protects with the body and gains the zone. He's got Real with him with Filiaggi. Turning out of it, Filiaggi. Possessing the puck. Reversing for Starr. Dangerous. There's it's just unadvantageous to have 9 in the way there. He comes out with the puck, but the back-checking Real breaks the play up. And it'll be the Penn Star playing it out to center. Christini cuts it off and comes into the Penguins' end. Reaching, Filiaggi forces him wide. Puck pops free to Merlot. Now to Ritson. Ritson with possession. He'll look. Snap one to the defenseman Star. Star exits the Penn zone. He'll look back for Ritson, but it's picked off by Valley Forge. 3-on-2 the other way. Salade up the right wing, or left wing side, pressured by Merlot. Merlot will win that battle, working it to Real on the very deep back check. Nice play by him. His clearing attempt blocked, and it's Christini with the puck in the corner. Centering pass off the stick of McCormick. Ritson unable to get to the puck. The Valley 14 plays it back to Christini. It was Yale to Christini. It'll finally pop up to Real. Real's out through center. He's unable to pop it past. He will re-get control, but it'll now be Christini. Carrying into the Pens end, left to right, around one. He'll fire one short side, fought off by Clutter. Clutter, your starting goalie for the Pens in this one. I don't know if they'll change, not sure. 1-0 Pens lead. This one pops free off the stick of Lynn. Starr gets to it and plays it to the corner. He comes up the right side, gains the red line, no icing as he plays it in. A nice tap breakout finds its way out of the Valley Forge zone, and Ofterhide finds Evans. Evans chips it towards the middle, turns it over to Lynn. Shub there. Lynn carries it into the offensive zone, pickpocketed by Evans, and he comes back 1-on-2. He'll carry around one, split to the other side around two. Fire one just wide of the net. Just a bit outside. Valley Forge works it back to center Ofterhide there. He'll spin out of trouble. Find Paris. Paris will turn it to Shub. Shub will dump it in, and the Pens will get a line change. 27 seconds to play in the period. 1-0 Pens lead. A breakout pass cut off by Carter, and it's Real into the zone. He snaps one off the shin pad. Rebound to Ritson. Now Carter. Pens unable to get it through. Played into the corner. Cleared up and all the way down by Valley Forge. And that'll be an ice baby. That horn will end the period. And at the end of one, the Pens lead on a goal, on the rebound goal by Carter Shub. The shot from Merlot, rebound Shub, Pens 1, Valley Forge 0. Pens get wisdom from Coach Trevor Edwards. And quality hair care products from Coach Chris Schub. It'll be real. Paris. Shuby. Pens are back to 5 defensemen now. Shuby into the offensive zone. Carries on his backhand. He sends one just wide of Falbo. Gathered in by Valley Forge. Cleared up. Kept in by Starr. He'll step into one. His shot down low. Ramped it over the net by Falbo. Pressuring the puck. Schub. Puck work to Julius. Julius plays it deeper. Looking for Paris. It'll be Real. Real gets to it. Now Paris. Paris plays it deeper. He's body checked. No call. McCormick got up high with an elbow. Cut off by Evans. He's pinned against the boards. Puck pops free. Schub works it back to Starr. Starr up to Paris. Paris back for Schub. Schub cycling in the corner. Looks to work it around. Evans will get there and cut it off. Coming back out, Yale for Valley Forge, and they'll run the breakout. It's off McCormick's stick. It'll be Ofterhide getting to it. Ofterhide in his own end. Tips it for Carter. Comes free to Evans. Evans will skate with speed into the offensive zone. He's got Ritson with him. He peels up on the half wall. Plays it back to Ofterhide at the point. Dangles at the blue line through 2. In on his backhand. Carries it wide. He pulls up. Looks in front. Just past Evans. Pops free to Ritson. Ritson unable to get it through. Now Evans, his shot blocked. Ritson turns with it. Chipped up and cleared, but not out by Valley Forge. Cut off by Filiaggi playing defense again. What versatility he's got. He's got the puck. He works it to Ritson. Ritson's shot blocked by the stick of Falbo. Some good chances there for the Pens as Valley Forge will play it up ice. It'll be collected by Filiaggi. He's under pressure. Maintains his feet, gets it to Evans. Evans to Ritson. Ritson pressures it, forces the turnover to Evans, but Ritson unable to get out of the zone. Evans needed to delay there at the blue line, just come down a smidge. I think Ritson would have had time to clear. Everybody gets a line change. As Valley Forge looks to change their lines a little bit from the period 1. Face-off 1 worked into the zone by Paris. Paris plays it cross ice for Julius. Julius tips it up into the offensive zone. Paris will be the first one to get there. He turns out of the corner, looks back, finds Schub. Schub falls down and pops free to Julius. Worked deep by Davino and brought on by Schulberger. Valley Forge able to exit the zone. The Pens read the stretch play, so they didn't have it, but Schulberger will carry the whole way up. Pops free. Julius gets there. He plays it no further than Davino at the point. Deflected just wide of Clutter. Another centering pass comes back in front. It'll be picked up by Paris and carried out of trouble. Dangerous moment there for the Pens. Paris around one. He throws one towards the net. Falbo puts it in behind. Real's there to pick it up, though. Real will battle in behind. Pops free. Comes to Starr at the point. He'll play it further for Ritson. Real spins out. Beautiful pass to Ofterhide. His shot off a defenseman, Davino. Ofterhide possesses inside. Real finishes a line change. Carter gets possession. Valley Forge looks to come out. Starr there in the way. Comes free to Ofterhide. Ofterhide will play it into the offensive zone. Back behind Meck to take control. He'll play it up. The Evans pressure forces the turnover to Ritson. He'll fire one to Evans. What a play! What a play! Bo Ritson's pressure forced the turnover. He found Evans at the left hash mark, who one-times it into the corner of the cage, beating Falbo glove side, but that was tic-tac-toe-ski and a snapshot snipe. Now Valley Forge will look to get one back. Pens lead 2-0. Matt Lynn drives into the offensive zone. He carries in behind. Pressured there by defenseman Filiaggi. Evans loses his stick in front. Lynn's shot high and wide of the net. Carter to the puck. He's around the defense and up 3-on-2. He fires cross ice to Ritson. Ritson has Evans. He fires it towards him. Ramped in behind by Falbo. Evans in to get it. He skates by. Ritson follows on. And back comes Valley Forge. Evans pressure forces a turnover. Comes to the skates and stick of Paris. But back comes Valley Forge. Merlot steps up. Carried in on Filiaggi around him. And a backhander from Andrew. Not going to get the last name on his backhand. Able to beat Clutter to the glove side. And make it a 2-1 game. 10:37 to play in period number 2. Christini wins the draw for Valley Forge and spins out of it and comes forward. He carries, looks back door. He falls down, played into the corner. Julius there, Real flips it up and finds Paris. He misplays it at center, cut off by Ofteride. Paris up ice. Valley Forge coach is unhappy. They wanted a tripping call. Shub into the offensive zone. Puck in front. Chip just wide. Battle in behind McCormick and Shub. Both players down. Both players fall on the play, and not sure who the call's on. Looks like it'll be on the Penguin Shub. It looks like maybe both players. And we've got a face-off coming. Discussion at the Valley Forge bench. It'll be Penguins on the penalty kill here. Valley Forge using the time to rest their players. Managed to get a timeout out of the discussion with the official. Evans on the draw. Chip to the corner, looking for Filiaggi. Evans will battle. Pinned against the wall by Schulberger. On the power play, not sure I understand that. And finally he'll come out with it. He'll chip it to Christini. He's blazing into the offensive zone. Pressured, drop pass to Walty. His shot off the glove of Clutter. And it bounces over the Clutter's head and into the net. Clutter unable to catch it with the glove, and Valley Forge will get a power play goal. Came off the glove of Clutter and just rolled down his back. And with 9:32 to play in period number 2, Valley Forge has tied this one at 2. You knew they wouldn't go away, folks. Pens led early 2-0. Valley Forge with 2 quick strikes here, 1 on the power play. Real wins the draw. Back to Filiaggi. He loses possession. Barreling through is Schulberger. He looks to center off Walty. Coming 3 to Paris. He'll play it into the corner. Christini with the puck. Cycling up at center. He's pressured by Schub. He looks for Davino. He'll play it deep for Schulberger. Off Schulberger to Starr. Starr looks to break it out, finds Paris. Paris spinning on the half wall. McCormick forces it deeper. Starr there. Starr will carry, snap one up, picked off by Walty. He'll drive and fire one just wide. Sent cross ice just past the stick of Schulberger. All Valley Forge here at this point in time. Davino sends one in front. Cut off by Filiaggi. He's unable to clear the zone. His pocket picked. Penn's unable to get it out. It will be Real. Real will come through center with it. He'll dump it and get a change. Penn's needed a change there. Valley Forge will try to send one, but Evans gets in the way. He possesses and spins out, comes around, looks, finds Ritson. Ritson to Merlot. Merlot works it on the left side. Worked up to Ritson. Blue line into the offensive zone. He dangles one, finds Carter back door, he finds the net! Ritson with another nasty dish. I know you're not going to see it. We lost picture. We're getting it back. But trust me, it was a beaut. Ritson has the puck on the left circle, and he feeds it over for another one-time snipey. This one from Brody Carter. And the Pens take a 3-2 lead, getting one back with just under 8 to play in period number 2. Real wins it back to Ofterheide. He'll spin out, protect the puck, exit the zone, and he's still got control. He snaps one off to Paris, left wing side. He's in. He'll shoot one off the defender. Played to the point, no further than Merlot. Merlot plays it back for Paris. He loses it to Meck, who will fire it all the way down the ice. Cristini looking to win the race, and he will get there, firing Clutter with the stave. A beautiful glove save for Clutter. Freezes. And the Pens will have a D-zone draw. Face-off won by Valley Forge. Through a screen. Clutter fights that one off with the pillows. Pressure from Julius sent deeper by Valley Forge. It'll be Evans and Cristini battling in the corner. The support of Julius there. Cristini pops out with it though. Pop down for Julius. Julius for Ritson. Ritson fans on one. He'll get it back though. This time plays it off of Cristini. Now Evans will dig. It pops free. There's Julius, sent back in by Valley Forge. Valley Forge with more pressure here. Playing it cross ice for and off of Filiaggi. It'll come to Carter. Carter to Filiaggi, and the Pens are up ice. 3-on-2 if they hurry, and they do. Filiaggi in the left side. Carrying into the corner. Possessing in behind. Carter covering for him on D. Works it to Ritson. Ritson looking for the assist to Evans. It doesn't get through. Evans tackled at center by Lynn. And back comes Valley Forge. It'll be number 9. He's got one of their goals. He tries again. Similar spot this time. Clutter equal to the task. It'll be Evans to the puck. He plays it off the boards no further than the point, though. Dumped back in behind. It'll be Star there. Star and a Valley Forge player. Not sure which one go down. We got interference. The call. Not sure it's on who. It'll be a Penguin. It'll be Jake Starr headed to the box. He had the puck. He played it up the wall and he gets called for interference. That's a creative call. That perhaps was a purchase call by the tongue lashing the official took not that long ago. It'll be Paris with Real. Ofterheide and Merlot, your penalty killers. A wraparound attempt by Cristini, stopped by Clutter and covered. So it will be Clutter, start to finish in this one. Wasn't sure if the Pens will change. Clutter will get start to finish in game 1. Pens have minute 53 on the penalty kill. 6 minutes in the second period. They lead 3-2. Pens win another draw. Paris wins it back to Ofterheide. He clears it up to the point, no further. There's a shot from McCormick. It pops off of Clutter's chest. We have a whistle. Clutter has lost equipment, maybe? Oh, no, the net came off. Sliding over, able to make the save, but then popping the net off. Minute 41 on the penalty kill. Pens will change their penalty killers. We're going to see Evans and Schub, Filiaggi and Julius. Pops up. Evans will get it. He snaps it out of the zone, looking for Schub. It'll be Schub and Schulberger in the Valley Forge end. Schulberger will play it to McCormick. Looking for the stretch to Andrew, but McCormick will skate it instead. That stretch is opening up center ice, though, for the Valley Forge team. They run a player off the off wing, and Penn's defense has to back up, and when they back up, it opens up the carrying lanes. Now it'll be Christini with the puck on the power play. He'll look to feed one back door. It's cut off by Julius. Julius will go off the wall. McCormick knocks it down at center, looking like Lidstrom there. Julius will try it again, unable to get it to Evans, but Valley Forge will enter offsides, and with 54 to go in the penalty kill, we'll have a face-off just outside the Penguin blue line. Valley Forge with a power play goal already in this one, looking to tie it up at 3. 5:04 to play in the second period. Walty to take the draw. Won by Carter. Merlot forces it back to center. Played up into the offensive zone. That shot into the chest of Clutter, and he'll hold on for a whistle. Penn's penalty killers, Carter, Ritson, Ofteride. One of them's got to take the face off. It'll be Ritson. And Merlot. One towards Merlot. He'll battle. Uses the body to shield the puck. And Brody Carter unable to clear the zone. He skates up, but just not able to get it out. Kept in by Yale at the point. His shot pops free. Now one pops free to Walty. Now it's free to Washlick. He's unable to get it on net. And the Pens will clear. That's Ofteride. Up ice is Carter. He skates into it. Looks to carry it around. The stick of Falbo with the poke check. And Valley Forge will look to come up ice. Ofteride there to pick off the zone entry. And ultimately it'll come free to Carter. Carter will dump it in. 2-1. The penalty over on Starr. Pens are getting 5 guys on the ice here. Filiaggi in a battle. It pops free. It'll be Real. Real on the wall battling. Works at the Filiaggi. He's able to exit the zone nicely. But it's cut off by Valley Forge. Christini tries to gain the zone. He's bodied by Real. Cleared up to Julius. Lynn tries to pick his pocket from behind. Pens will turn it over at center. Christini coming in. And offsides is the play. Oh! A shot well after the offsides whistle. And we'll have a face-off just outside the Pens blue line. 3:35 to play. Evans and Schulberger. Schulberger wins it back to McCormick. He looks for Schulberger. Ritson there. Played towards Lynn, collected by Filiaggi. Filiaggi in behind his own cage. Looks to run a reversal with Ofteride and does. Ofteride will reverse the breakout. Finding Evans. Evans knocked down at center, but on come the Pens. Ritson. Ritson, he'll fire off a shin pad of McCormick. Sent up, cut off by Evans, but brought back out no further than Carter. Carter will play it back into the Valley Forge zone. Played back up for Lynn, pestered from behind by Carter. The stick of Starr there. He'll work it to Ritson. Ritson back to center, cut off by... There's literally just a player ran into Ritson on the wall for no reason at all. And Valley Forge works it into the corner. Ofteride looks to exit the zone. He's cut off by Schulberger. Evans swipes in. Now Carter. Lynn still with possession. He'll center one, and it's caught by Clutter off the stick of Schulberger. Oh no, the Penguins just checked right in front of the Valley Forge bench earlier. Just nowhere near the puck. And with 2:27 to play, it's 3-2 Pens. It'll be Real. Paris, Schub, Julius and Merlot for the Pens. One forward to Paris, chipped back to Julius. He'll look to exit the zone off Washlick to Real. Real skates through center, 4 Valley Forge players back. He works it up to Paris. Paris looks to gain the offensive zone and will work it into the corner. Paris and Shub in behind. Paris still with it. Works it to the point, Julius. Julius with space finds Merlot. His one-time shot off ahead. Bounces in front. Sent just wide by Real. He trips up at the side of the net. He's okay. And Paris to the puck again. Paris with it in the offensive zone. This line getting a lot of zone time here. Real back checking nicely. Cuts it off before the Valley Forge connects it. Picks the pocket, fires one off. Foul ball rebound there for Shub. He's unable to connect. And cleared all the way down by Valley Forge. And we will have
Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen.
an icing call on Valley Forge. It'll be Evans, Ritson, and Carter. Played back to Ofteride. Ofteride wheels it down for Carter. Carter looks to center. Off the stick of Falbo. Played in behind. Ritson collects there. He turns with it. Evans plays it forward for Carter. Carter back in behind. Pressured nicely by McCormick. He'll send one all the way out of the zone. Racing to it, Filiaggi and Walty. Filiaggi will get there. Walty comes in and his skate hits Clutter. Clutter seems to be okay. I think it was his leg that he went down and ran into the Penguin goalie. No call on the play. Clutter seems to be fine. It'll be a neutral zone draw. Valley Forge player running into the Penguin goalie. Valley Forge uses the time to gather wisdom from Coach McCormick. 1:02 to play. Period number 2. The Pens lead 3-2. The go-ahead goal off the stick of Brody Carter from Bo Ritson, who's been just dishing biscuits today. Evans wins the draw for Ritson. Pens able to clear the zone. Ritson, but it's picked off by Lynn. Lynn tries Ofterhide. Two of the silkiest mitts on the planet. It comes free to McCormick. His shot out wide. It'll be Filiaggi skating to it, but Christini beats him there. He looks backdoor for Schulberger. Pops free to Lynn. Lynn will fire one off the iron. And out comes Carter. Carter flips one cross ice to Ritson. He's got him back if he hits him. He's unable to get it back. He'll follow with a shot. His shot blocked. Ritson will try again. Trying to feather one through to Carter. Blocked into the corner. Spinning with it. Playing it deep is Ritson for Carter. And back comes Christini. Christini tries to find Lynn at center. Two guys go down. Pens come out with the puck. It's Starr. Starr rushing up the left side. He's got Shub and Evans. Cuts to the middle. That's cleared up. And off the player. And that horn ends the period. Now we're getting an argument from the Valley Forge penalty box attendant. (3-2) Pens lead. At the end of period number 2, we have goals from Shub, Evans, and Carter. Pens will have Real, Shub, Paris, Star, Julius. Valley Forge counters with Schulberger, Walty, and Andrew. Davino and Yale on D. Falbo and Clutter, your goaltenders. Star plays it forward for Real. Real into the offensive zone. Gets around one, but cut off there. Played back to the point, stopped by Merlot. His shot, hard and low, deflects just wide. Paris gets there. Played in behind by Yale, but Paris cuts that off. He'll find Shub. Shub will send one in, and he'll find the back of the net again. From behind the net, Brady Paris found Carter Shub, and they got Falbo moving right to left. He shot it on the ice, back to where he came from. And the Pens will double their lead to make it 4-2 with 14:33 to play in the third period. An early Penguin goal. Pens will get a line change, so will Valley Ford. Salade, Lynn, and Christini. Christini wins the draw, works it back to McCormick. McCormick plays it up to the blue line, stopped by Evans, but it'll be offsides. Face-off won by Christini. He'll dance cut off by Evans, collected by Ritson, but pressured back by Christini. Salade will play it into the offensive zone for Valley Forge. Cut off by Evans. He'll carry it in behind. He'll look to run the breakout to Carter. He'll get it up to him. Carter unable to get it out. Body from Evans, and the Pens will clear. No, unable to clear the zone. Christini keeps it. Evans will try again. Third time's a charm. And Christini will wind up he'll wind the whole way back to his own end. Being chased by Carter, and he'll come out through center. Around Evans, into the offensive zone. Possessing the puck, unable to beat Ofterhide. He'll center one though. Cut off by Julius. Julius and Evans in behind. Evans will battle. Pops free to Christini. He looks, finds the point man, it's past Mack at the point and all the way down. Falbo gets a stick on it and plays it for McCormick. McCormick looks to go all the way across the ice, cut off by Filiaggi, and in come the Penguins. Played by Filiaggi to Real. Real gets possession. Tries to come around one, it pops free. Paris covering the D there. He'll look backdoor for Shub. Shub knocked off his stick, and back comes Valley Forge. No further than Star. Star unable to keep it at the point, though, and the Pens are in offsides. With just under 13 to play, 12:58, the Pens lead 4-2 here in period number 3. Face-off won by the Penguins, back to Filiaggi. He'll carry it up into the right wing side. Onside, flips one backdoor to Paris. It's tipped just off his stick by Yanni, and back comes Andrew. He's stopped at the blue line by Star, and that'll be an offside play. Face-off just outside the Penguins' blue line. Pens will get a line change. Merlot Ofterhide. On the back end, the Evans, Ritson, Carter line. Evans tips it into his own end, but it comes through to Schulberger. Merlot with a play there, and Evans gets control, plays it behind his back, and he looks to gain the offensive zone and does. Cuts into the middle, tripped up, and we will have a Porsche of Pittsburgh power play. Evans cut in from the right-hand side. It'll be Schulberger headed to the box for a tripperoo. .22 to play in the game. Evans, Christini on the draw. Christini wins it, but back to the point to Merlot. Merlot finds Ofterhide. Ofterhide looks backdoor. It comes off of a stick right to Ritson. Now Evans to Ofterhide. Ofterhide goes D to D, but it's outside of the zone. Pens will regroup at center. Merlot will dump it in. Davino there to get it. Pressure coming from Evans. Evans, McCormick. McCormick turns it over to Ofterhide at the point. Ofterhide around one. Knocked off his stick. And there's Matty Lynn coming out with it. He tries to send Christini, and it'll be a high stick on the play. Christini knocking it out of the air with a high stick. It'll come all the way down into the Valley Forge end. 1:25 to play. The Pens will get a new power play unit out there. Paris, Real, Shub. Shub with a pair today. Julius and Filiaggi. Paris, or Real wins the draw to Paris. Paris' shot blocked. Davino wheels it around for Christini. He bodied at the point by Filiaggi, keeping it in, working it, but chipped out by Valley Forge, and Real will take possession. He'll wind up at center, using those crossovers to gather speed. He tries to chip it in. Valley Forge gets there. It checks up right in front of the snow, in front of the Penguins bench. It will not be icing, and Filiaggi will come with it. He's got space. He flips one cross ice, finds Paris, pens into the... Shub was like 6 steps into the zone, and the Pens are offsides. I think he got tied up with a Valley Forge player, perhaps. 48 seconds left on the Porsche of Pittsburgh power play. Evans wins it back to Carter. Chipped forward, Evans will gain the zone. He's got Ritson with him. He'll head fake one way, throw a puck at the net. Foul bow, equal to the task with the glove hand. Face off to the right of the Valley Forge goalie. Evans wins it to Carter. Carter's shot stopped by Falbo and cleared all the way down by Valley Forge. Far enough for another.
Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. All right, stop.
Offensive zone draw for the Pens. 31 seconds left on the power play. Pens win the draw. It'll be Ritson. Tries to go around one. Cut off by Yale. Tipped forward. And shot back out by Salade. Cut off at the blue line by Carter. He sends it deeper for Ritson. Puck comes free to Starr. Starr fires one. Rebound skipped just over the stick of Carter. Salade back up to the blue line. He'll send it in, and that'll kill the rest of the power play. 4-2 Pens lead. They got the puck in their own end. 10-15 to play in the game. Worked up out over the blue line by Carter. Skating into it, Evans. Affected from a back check from behind, and it'll come free to Merlot. Merlot plays it deep. Into the corner is Yale. He'll go D to D looking for Meck. Meck comes out of the corner, flips it up towards Walty. Walty tied up with Filiaggi. Real skates on. He gets possession. Curls around one. Gains the offensive zone. Moves to the inside. Puck knocked off of his stick, but he's right back to it. Centering pass. Looks for Paris. Sent up ice, and there's the drawn up play. They send Christini all the way down and throw the puck to him. He'll get possession in the Pens end. He'll dangle two, send it back out in front, send him behind. Shub gets to it. He's cut off by Lynn. Lynn will step out. It's broken up by Real for Shub. Shub off Christini, and he'll gather it back at center. Goes around Shub, tripped up by Merlot. Valley Forge will go to the power play here. Merlot loses a glove, and the Pens will get possession. It'll be Paris. And 5 Merlot will head to the sin bin with 8:58 to play. And the Pens will go to the penalty kill. Timeout Valley Forge as they draw up a power play. Pens lead by 2. The turkey's on the table for the Minutemen. They'll have 2 minutes of power play time here. Of course, unless they score. Both coaches working with their players. Valley Forge will send out Christini, McCormick, Lynn, Schulberger. Oh, not Schulberger. Who's it going to be? Yale and Andrew. 4 forwards and a defenseman. I think they'll put McCormick at the defense position. Wait, now we will have Schulberger. 5 forwards for Valley Forge. Yale comes off. Evans and Christini. Evans wins the draw back to Starr. Starr turns with it in behind. He'll rip it around for Ritson. Cut off at the point by McCormick. D-to-D for Schulberger. His shot fended off by the right pad of Clutter. Starr gets there. Battle ensues. It comes back to Christini. He centers it back for Andrew. Pops out in front. Evans will skate to it. He'll chip it out the center, and Ritson's up ice on the PK. Ritson carries into the right side. Chips it in deep. And the Penguins will look for some pressure here. Killing off 35 of the power play. Lynn with the stretch pass. Lynn carries into the offensive zone, works it to Christini, cuts to the middle, his shot, stopped by Clutter, sent in behind. Starr battles there. Lynn with possession. Starr and Lynn, now Andrew joins the fight for Valley Forge. Starr looks to kick it. Lynn will come out from behind, firing it to the point man, Schulberger. His snapshot blocked out front. Starr unable to clear the zone. Schulberger and Starr will battle, 2 tanks going at it. Spinning out of it, Lynn works it to Christini, who's back out in front. And there is number 9, Andrew, backdoor for the tap. Pens got caught on a long shift there. When Ritson chipped it, maybe a line change was necessary. But Valley Forge will make it 4-3 on the power play. A backdoor tap off Christini to Andrew on the right post. The goal scorer will stay out. Walty will skate into the puck. Penn's unable to get possession. He's got 2 already, but Shub comes out with it. Shub chips it over for Filiaggi. He drives one towards the net. Shub drives looking for a rebound. Pops free. Just past the stick of Reel, covered up by Parrish. He finds Reel. Reel knocked to the ice. Shub follows on. He'll work it to the half wall, up for Julius. Julius bodied there. He gets control and works it into the Valley Forge end. They'll chip it way back out, and it'll be Filiaggi in after it. 7:06 to play, 4-3 Pens lead. Filiaggi stops and starts behind his own net. Works it free to Julius. Reel. Reel up for Parrish. Parrish does not gain the red line, but they will not call an ice. Ritson in behind. Reel pressuring as well. Valley Forge rims it the whole way around. A turnover there by Merlot. Down goes Lynn. I think the Pens got away with one there. Pops free to Ofterheide. He'll come out of his own end. Chip it up the center, picked off by Schulberger. He'll wind to the right. Fire one to Lynn. The stick of Reel in the way. Reel pops it free. He's got a step. He's in behind. He'll cut around the defender. Fire one off the chest of Falbo. Lynn back for the puck. Pressure from Reel. Christini will come out with it through center. He stops and starts. Valley Forge offsides, no call. Comes free to Schulberger off the back end of Ofterheide. Played with a high stick. And that'll come all the way into the Valley Forge end. The high stick by Lynn. Evans, Carter, Ritson, Starr and Julius. Evans ties up the face-off. Ritson able to come in and get it. Centering pass looking for Carter. Pops free to Starr. Starr unable to get the shot off. And back comes Valley Forge. It'll be Christini. Julius and Evans back. Back checking is every Penguin. Centering pass for Lynn sent wide. Played in behind. Christini off the pipe. Comes free to Meck. Meck centers. Sends it, Schulberger sends it wide. Christini there for it. Stopped by Ritson. Ritson gets control, and he'll look to exit the Penn zone, plays it to the left side. He'll go off the glass, all the way down. It'll be icing if it's far enough. It is not. Evans with some pressure. Penn's get a change behind the play. Evans will complete the change. Penn's will have a whole new 5 out. Filiaggi steps up on the play. Around him goes Andrews into the offensive zone. The stick of Ofteride forces it wide. Filiaggi will follow on. Played up for, and now Reel. Reel flips it up to Schub. Schub one-on-one. He goes wide. Meck forces him into the corner. Reel with pressure. Schub and Reel supporting each other. Rimmed around by Valley Forge, cut off at the blue line by Ofteride. Plays it deep for Paris, past him to Schub. Schub back for Paris, back to his backhand, unable to get it on net. Disrupting Salade, but he's able to clear it all the way down. Ofteride will collect it, 4:30 to play. Penn's 4, Valley Forge 3. Up to Carter, picked off by Christini at the blue line, onside. Chipped by Reel, he's unable to get control. Christini follows on, but he is offsides on the left-hand side. Andrew unable to clear the zone. And with 4:11 to play, face-off outside of the Penn's blue line. Schulberger, Lynn, Christini, McCormick, and Yale for Valley Forge. Face-off one way into the Valley Forge end. They didn't have a defenseman over there. They had Christini lined up way far to the outside. Carrying it, Lynn, poked off his stick nicely by Merlot. Sent back into the Valley Forge zone by Carter. McCormick looks to exit the zone. Cut off by Ritson, he's on sides. He looks to toe drag, loses control. Popped up to center ice, and Christini's in by himself. A breakaway for Christini. Out comes Clutter. He disrupts the play. Merlot down in behind. And Valley Forge has the puck. It's Lynn. Lynn plays it for Yale. Yale for Lynn. Cut off by Starr. Evans comes out. He's got Carter with him 2-on-1. McCormick back with on defense. Evans over to Carter. Carter's shot stopped by Falbo. He looks up and tries to find Evans. Christini picks off the pass, and back he comes. Christini cuts into the Penn's end. Carries from one side to the other. Dangles, looks to drop it to Lynn. He's tied up, and out comes Schub. 2 Valley Forge players down. Carter Schub into the offensive zone. 1-on-1, his shot to the glove side and stopped. And we'll have an offensive zone draw, an exciting sequence there. Opportunities at both ends, and a beautiful attacking save as Christini was coming down the left-hand side. He had a defender to the inside, and Clutter just came out and poke-checked him. Reel, Schub, Harris. Ofteride and Starr for the Pens. Work to the corner, Schub. Schub centers for Reel, off his stick. He turns with it, fires a backhander blocked out front. That's cleared up past Starr. To Ofteride. He picks it up. He'll snap it out of the zone looking for Schub. He finds Reel. Reel just hammered at center. He's back up. Looks to be okay. And it'll be Davino carrying the puck. Reel gets his stick in the way. A poke check, steal, and he's in. 1-on-1 with Meck. Carries around him into the corner. Looking, finding Starr at the point. He'll drive one on net just wide. What a laser. Ofteride gets there. He's got possession in the corner. He goes to battle. Out comes Andrew. And up ice go Valley Forge. Skate the stick into the zone is number 9. Cut off by Evans. Taken by Carter. And Carter will get in the zone. Offensive zone for the Pens. 1:46 to play. Worked up the center. Stretch pass. Valley Forge looks to get behind the Pens. Julius gets there. Lynn pressures. Julius able to work it free. Off the skate of Evans to Christini. Comes out front. Shot. Stopped by Clutter. Rebound. Kept out by Clutter. Puck on back of the net. Picked up by Christini. Pressured by Evans. Now Carter, he turns it back for Schulberger. In behind, it's Julius getting to it. He's in a battle with Schulberger. Julius gets control, looks to break it out, finds Ritson. Ritson will gain center ice, flick it off for Carter. They got a 3-on-1 if they hurry, and Evans is off. Oh, they call it onside. Pens get a call there. Evans looks for Ritson. It's cut off by Cristini. He read that like a book. Cristini around 2 defenders. He's got Lynn with him. He looks back door. Evans back checking, forces it wide. 48 seconds. Starr with the puck. He'll gain center. Carry it into the offensive zone. Knocked down. Comes free to Parrish. Parrish's shot. He'll find the net. Brady Parrish with a twisted wrister. And the lights on the Eiffel Tower shine bright tonight. Brady Parrish makes it a 2-goal game with 34.6 seconds to play. .6. Brady Parrish wins possession, plays it deep, and the speeder wheel will be there to pressure. The Pens get the puck on the dump. Working it off the board for Schub. Schub will go to battle in a corner. He loves it in there. Out comes Reel. He'll fire a backhand off the side of the cage. 13 seconds to play. Cut off by Ofteride at the point. The Pens are still coming. 5-3 lead. Ofteride turns, sends it in behind for Reel. Reel picks it up. Smoothly with the backhand, spins out of that, looks to center. That horn will end the game, and that'll end volume 6 of the cross-state clash between the Pens Elite and the Valley Forge Minutemen. A 5-3 win for your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. A 5-3 victory. Come back again, 12:30, when these two teams will lace them up and do it again.